Okay, guys, week 20 science, straw bridge construction, all things bridges. I scaled this way down. I feel like what's in the binder in terms of like the straw bridges for masters using this and masking tape or rubber bands is a great project for the older students. I think they could actually, do this. There's some nice pictures in your binder already, and then I gave you guys an additional script I found that has a lot of different kinds of bridges. So for the little kids, I feel like it's hard in my experience. So I thought, what if we just kind of like talked about those bridges, and then for their actual, project, it would be more of a demonstration using a specific bridge. So I think the beam bridge would be the easiest one. There's some new grammar in here, so we could talk about bearings, we could talk about these piers, we could talk about the abutments kind of being these little pieces of concrete here, and we have the deck running straight across. So my suggestion would be to say, now we're going to build a beam bridge. Your materials will be 2 or 3 of these tongue compressors, maybe 6 of these stir sticks. Every student would get a little wooden car, and then some Play-Doh. So you could say, let's first start with our abutments. So we're going to put these on either side of our water so we can get across. Let's start with our stir sticks. So let's build a bridge on the abutment. Materials matter, right? Materials have to be sturdy. Let's say that we are using this, and, is this going to hold our vehicle? Or is it going to bow too much? And then you could say, well, let's try a new material. Let's pretend that this is concrete or steel beams. We're going to put that there. I guess they only need 2. Does that feel sturdier? Yes, that feels sturdier. And then you could just have them, drive them. You could even, and if you wanted to make a team effort, have them push their, bodies of water together and build off one another. Let's see if we can build one long bridge out of our sturdy materials, all the way across the floor, all the way across the room, and then they could take turns driving across the whole bridge. But I think this feels a little more age appropriate. They don't need a bunch of masking tape. I'll put it in your bin in case moms want to, do that, or students are asking to tape these together or tape their straws together. But I just can't imagine that that would even like enter their mind. I think that you can have a great discussion, and this still feels like hands-on science. I don't know that it would take very long, but yeah, that's kind of my idea.